Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stoneman, and today I'm going to make an awesome video for you talking to you all about how to become more attractive. And I'm tracking a whole bunch of moths. Good lord. Oh, those are mosquitoes. Oh, hell no. No, I'm not doing mosquitoes. Apparently I'm attracting mosquitoes, so you might see me grabbing and killing mosquitoes. And yes, when do I say oh hell no versus oh heaven no? Because we don't see mosquitoes in heaven. We see them somewhere else. So basically, I thought they were moths at first. I'm like, those moths have proscubus. Res proscubus. It's an actual call it osmasca pasca. It is proscubus on mosquito, not moth. But basically, I'm gonna talk to y'all about. I'm not gonna end this video because of mosquito well, that's what this video is about. We attract stuff in our life. So this video is going to teach you about how to become more attractive. So, who am I to teach you this video? A child of the Most High God, we're all equal. No one's better than anyone else. Why is a celebrity the most attractive? They're not. It's just an illusion. So, a lot of you, it depends what you'd like to become attractive to. We're going to talk about being attractive in general, feeling yourself, feeling more vibrant and confident and more yourself, because when you go out in public, you want to be like, okay, that's not a mosquito. I guess there's more than one thing that's in my car right now. Besides Jesus, the angels, and the Holy Spirit, okay, etc. So basically, I don't care if they bite me. They're not gonna get anything. But basically, now on to my next point. Basically, how do you become more attractive? And wearing every gemstone in the world through Jesus. Number one, do not care about rejection at all. Don't even acknowledge, don't care about rejection. Don't care about it. Just be like, whatever. Make a joke out of rejection. Like literally, when you get rejected from something, it's not a rejection. I'll give you an example. And my little rabbits came outside. Hello. I saw the red light. The red light is very attractive to animals and every kind of, that's why people wear red to become more attractive. Watch my video about yesterday for red, because don't wear red if you want to become more attractive. Wear cinnabar if you want to be more attractive. But we're doing this through Jesus Christ, the Most High God. So everyone you attract will have to be of Him. You're not going to want to attract some minion of the devil. That's not how life works. So that's why when people are of the devil, they attract more people of the devil, and that's why, etc. The entire music industry is demonic. And just to tell you guys straight up, don't idolize these celebrities. That's a whole different video. I'm going to say it real quick. I'm going to make this very quick for you. What was Lucifer's job in heaven? He was a music producer. What were all the angels with him doing? Producing music. What do you think Lucifer's favorite thing in the entire world to do on earth is? To produce music. People didn't figure that out, like, well, no, this singer's not fun. Like, no, I almost gave away a secret about what they do behind the scenes, but that's enough. Back to my point. Don't idolize. And why are people so attracted to them? I'll give you. It's an effect. It's a trick. So, you know when you go out in public and you get noticed more when you have someone with you, it's because when someone sees that you have someone with you, it's like, ooh. So take Jesus with you in public. That's a secret. Take Jesus with you in public and people will find you to be more attractive. People will aspire and desire to be around you. So basically people will come near you and they'll be like, ooh. And basically it doesn't matter if it doesn't have to be romantic. You're not trying to like pull people in like that. It's mainly about because people come towards you when you're more healing. So it's about healing everyone as a vibration. If you hear the clapping, it's because someone's looking at me clapping their hands. I think they're different, but basically, I hope you guys don't hear that. This area is interesting. That's why I'm in this area. So I really hope you guys don't hear that. They're clapping fast now. Let's talk about this video now. So the thing is, you want to attract light to you. That's the point. Like the light that just went off. Good timing. And I'm going to turn this on and off and on and off because it's a timer on the light because the thing gets hot. It's like a heat lamp in Florida. But basically, to teach you more about how to become more attractive, And that's the thing. You have to embrace being awkward. Embrace it. Like, literally, you guys have to have more fun. If you're in public and you're so serious, and number one, there's no such thing as ego. I mean, ego for children of God. There is something called ego, but that doesn't exist when you're around Jesus. It'll have to go fast. Get it out. If you're doing stuff for ego, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose everything. You're gonna hurt your feelings, etc., until the ego is gone, because that's not of God. Even rat, it's like Cinderella. Little rats come out of the bush to see the red light. Wow. It's one of my secrets. I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess animals really like the red light. Okay. Now it's taken because they're literally flocking. There's rabbits, and frogs, and mice. So when you go into an environment, you heal people or you don't heal people. I mean, you're always healing someone or taking healing from them. It's a weird perspective like that, but there's a scale. It's either you're flying up or you're going down. You're always healing someone or you're always taking healing from them, unfortunately. So everything's energy. So when you have a hot and a cold, you can't have a hot being 100 degrees and a hot being 100 degrees and it's just perfectly hot. Two hots will make each other more hot. So my point is, when you understand that when you go in public, you're healing people you're around with your gemstones that you get from FloridaStoneman.com. That's why they're so that's why people gravitate towards you. Wow, when they say you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen, it's not for your ego. It's not. It's because you represent Jesus. You represent a child. I mean, you are a child of the Most High God. Attraction does not mean what they're teaching that it means. It's not about, ooh, I can pull, like, oh, they gave me all their numbers. They slash them. I'm not gonna, he, she, whatever, who cares? They gave me all their numbers. They like me. No, that's ego. That's disgusting. You don't want to be of darkness. You're not even supposed to, you're supposed to date one person. What about monogamy? I'll teach a video about that. God does not like monogamy. He nicely said that he does not like it. That's why you have all these macho men, or depends where you are in the world, because I understand certain circumstances. That's why you have these fragile men dating several women, and they are the woman. So that doesn't make them happy. Those men do secret things behind the scenes anyway. Ask Jesus to show you. So back to my point. To be attractive, don't let it go to your head, because I'm going to teach you some tricks, and if it goes to your head, it's not going to work for you. Let's just say that. So what makes you attractive? Number one, how close you are to God. That's a wrong biblical verse. So Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the two covenant tablets in hand, and the skin on his face shone brightly because he had been speaking to God. Basically, he was shining. He was so bright and radiant, he had to cover himself more than one time. Whenever he talked to God, he would just, yes, more events. Whenever Moses talked to God, he would completely just be radiant, like shining. And it scared people because of how brightly he shined, or shone. I don't know, shined. I don't know what the proper terminology for that is, but basically what you have to understand is the closer to Jesus you get, the more attractive you become. I'll give someone as an example. Basically, I'm like, you actually become more physically attractive when you move closer to Jesus, but don't, because this is not going to get abused. This video won't get abused. That's what I'm teaching this about. But for example, I've been moving someone she's my friend, and she has a boyfriend, and I've been moving them both closer to God, and they both have been getting very, very attractive. Like they look like one thing a while ago. They're an attractive couple, and they've been together for a long time. But the last time I saw her and her boyfriend, I'm just like, for both of them, like, what did you guys do? Like, what did you use? I mean, it took me a second, because you know what they call a Jesus glow? I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, it's been a second since I saw you. And I started asking these questions, and Jesus let me figure out. He didn't give me the answer, of course. He let me just kind of figure this one out, because it's good for video topics. So, yes, this thing is very hot. Very hot. Okay. So basically, I kept asking questions. I'm like, did you get skin treatment? Did you get some kind of facial surgery? His and her face were glowing, like literally like a light bulb. That's not a love bug. What the? Yes, it is. The red light's attracting love bugs. Okay. So basically, it's like Cinderella over here. Don't you fly in my face. I won't love that, but if the thing flies in my face, I'm not gonna be like a frog. I'm not gonna have it go in my eye. But basically, I saw them shining, and I'm like, what's going on? So I finally, she just gave me the intuition to ask. He didn't say it. He just kind of nudged me so I could learn. I'm like, have you guys been talking to Jesus more? And they both said, we've been talking to him all the time now. Their skin is shining. So that's more about physical attractiveness. Is your physical, and this is the biggest secret of this video, your physical appearance means nothing. It does, but then it doesn't. You should take care of it. Of course, your body's a temple, but it doesn't mean anything. Your eyes lie. Your eyes are natural born liars. And your actual eyes are upside down. Your eyes are the veil. I'm going to teach you the part of the secret that is very deep. Your eyeballs are literal caps. They're literal veils. That's why, for example, if you ever talk to certain blind people, they can see stuff without seeing stuff. They're like, what the? They can see stuff better than we can. They see in like, for example, I see like they have a VR headset on and they know more stuff than we do. Because they're not relying on their eyes. So blind people who are blind can see. They can fully see. And it doesn't look like anything what we think it is. There are some people who are blind that they don't talk about this. They can see what someone looks like with their third eye, but they don't put it on YouTube or on the news. A whole bunch of stuff they're cutting out. For example, you only hear about red light therapy. What about the other lights? They're not teaching stuff, but that's just how Earth works. So the thing is, take care of your physical appearance, but your physical appearance doesn't matter. It's your connection to Jesus. It's your connection to Jesus Christ, the Most High God. That's the number one thing you have to understand. You're not gonna put on red lipstick on your face and then go into public and then think you're sexy. No, that's not how it works. I know people who do that. They're like, I'm gonna pull. Well, let's just say I know certain people who, I'm not gonna say who they are, but they'll literally try to entice men away from their wives and be like, that's not holy. Be yourself. So don't try to be someone else. Be yourself. That's attractive. So you're attractive like that. You are attractive like that. So just be yourself. That's the next part of this video, how to be more attractive. I'm gonna give away some secrets. Just be awkward and have fun. Be like, whatever. You know, if you like, I like to have fun. I'm like a child. Like a child of the Most High God. So I'm like, when I go in public, I'm like, cool. Or I'll see something and I'll be awkward in the gym and I'll still, let's just say, being myself, for some of the weird stuff I do, it attracts a lot of people who want to be friends. Let's just say that. So, for example, I'm in the gym, I'm like, I see the machine sticking out. I'm like a cat just hitting the machine. I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. Be awkward. Be as awkward and as happy as you can. Don't be like, just like, picking your nose or whatever. I'm not actually going to do that in the camera. Like, picking your finger up your nose. That's not attractive. Like, don't be gross, but just be yourself. If you like, for example, be like, just like, ooh, like, I'll stretch in public like, this feels good. Or, I am very much like a cat. So, basically, I'm very much like a cat. So one thing I will do, I have some I do my weirdest techniques. I'll be taking a nap in the gym, like a 30-second nap. People are like, what? This is actually a secret for weightlifting. If you can get your brain to shut off and turn on, you'll lift like a way heavier. So I'd be weightlifting in the gym. Talking about attraction. I'll be weightlifting in the gym, and yes, red lights attract more than just, they attract people who, that's the thing, you'll get more attention than you actually want. So be careful with the color red. So basically, I'll be in the gym and I'll take naps, but like 30-second naps before I do a weight. And it's not like I'm falling asleep in the gym. It's like I'll close my eyes, I'll zen out, I'll meditate, and I'll close my eyes, zen out, meditate, and then I'll lift a bunch of weight. But that's actually how you lift more. I teach people that technique and it actually works, but it looks really awkward. I let the light go off for a reason. So basically, what you have to understand is when you're your awkward, natural self, people are like, well, I'm goofy. The people who I know have found their soulmate through Jesus by being the goofiest person they are. I know someone who's like always dropping stuff and fumbling around all the time, and it works out for him. I'll let Jesus take care of that. So basically, it works out for him. But that's the message. It works. Be careful with these video topics and where I do red light videos, because let's just say it attracted unwanted attention. Someone trying to like, don't wear red, guys. Don't use red. Don't wear red. Okay, I'm gonna keep the red light off. I'm not gonna say what happened, but let's just say there's people walking by here who are not taking no for an answer. Don't wear red, guys. But if you have any questions, I'm gonna cut this video short. Be yourself, be happy. Most importantly, when you're raising your attraction, you gotta move closer to Jesus, because this is a good part of the video. He's what keeps what you don't want to attract away. So, and it's not being rude, it's just boundaries. That's protection. You just gotta be your authentic, natural self. You gotta be happy. It's not about, well, one technique I teach is just walk with your left foot first, because it puts intention into you having fun and being yourself. So, do you think a model, that's a terrible example. Models are like terrible examples, but just have fun. When you go in public, just be goofy. Be a child of the Most High God. Be yourself, like for real. Just have fun. I snort like crazy when I'm in public. I'll snort on weights. And let's just say people are not ran off by. So, just have fun. Like, I'll literally be, like, I can't help it, okay? I cannot help when I snort. Is that a frog? I'm paying attention to my surroundings very much so, but I just have fun. And it works. And for the people who I teach to just be themselves, someone's like, well, I taught a woman how to, because no one was coming around her. It's very, it's a woman a couple of months ago. She's like, how do I be more attractive? She's like, let's just say, her background, she's from another part of the world, and she wasn't feeling very herself. And let's just say she's married now, but when I told her just be herself, I'm like, because she was trying to be someone else. She's trying to like basically like in public, like, and just looking down, awkward. She was afraid of other people are gonna think. It's like when you walk into a gym, the craziest stuff you do will be, and the most fun stuff will give you the biggest muscles, because you're having fun doing it. So I taught her just swing your arms in public, because she's like, I asked her, like, what do you want to do? Like, she's like, I want to twirl around, like, I just want to dance. And like, dance in public then. Just be like, be fruitful, because if that's what your inner self is trying to do, you're that's good. If you like to dance, that's good. But I'm in public, I'm just like, I dance in public. I'll do a shimmy. I'll be in public and I'm like, and then people start asking questions. I'm like, oh, cool, nice gemstones. Oh, so this is not about trying to attract a lover. It's trying to basically being attractive to heal other people, because you're pulling them away from something and you're moving them close towards Jesus. Because the first thing you'll do when you talk to them is about Jesus. So this is why I don't teach these videos, because some people try to use attraction incorrectly. But this doesn't work. This video will not work for people of darkness. The number one way to increase your attractivity is by getting a custom gemstone necklace from FloridaStoneman.com. When I tell you, after a year of wearing a custom necklace and you go out in public, people will walk up to you, even if you don't. I mean, if you don't want them asking, basically coming up to you or whatever, just ask Jesus so that they don't. But people will say, "You're beautiful." It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. They'll be like, "You are beautiful," and you're not even doing anything. You're just like. Because I'll literally do that in public all night. Because I'm silly. Before, a long time ago, I go in public and I try to act like a civilian. Like, okay, don't stick your arms in the air and start dancing. Like, woohoo, the sun's out, woohoo. Like a child. Aren't you a child of God? Aren't you a child of the Most High God? What do you think they do in heaven? Exactly that. What do you think they do in hell? They all complain. What's in between that? You feeling like you want to complain because you're not being yourself. So get a custom necklace. Most importantly, move closer to Jesus, because that determines your attractivity. And none of you can abuse attractive tips, because you guys are going to be popping after this video. Because you all deserve to feel good. You all deserve to have magnetism. And when you attract other people, it means you're attracting financial abundance as well, because new opportunities, etc., whatever. Just have fun. Just have fun in life. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. God bless all of you. Ciao.